Okay, so, today we're diving into something pretty cool.
Yeah.
The Maldives,
Mm-hmm.
they're going big on solar energy.
Yeah, they are.
It's like a tropical paradise.
Right?
Running on sunshine.
Yeah.
And
It really is remarkable.
you sent over some articles
Mhm.
about a new government program
Yes.
called Magey Solar.
Magey Solar, yeah. And it's interesting, what's really striking is how a nation of, relatively small islands
Yeah.
can become a global leader in renewable energy. Like,
It's kind of setting an example, isn't it?
exactly. They're showing
Yeah.
larger countries what's possible.
And that's a big part of what we're talking about here.
That's
That
right.
global energy transition,
Yep.
moving away from, those
Yeah.
fossil fuels,
Yeah.
coal and oil.
So the energy transition is this worldwide shift
Cool.
from those fossil fuels, the coal and the oil that you mentioned,
Yeah.
to these cleaner sources of energy like solar, wind.
Even hydropower.
A big complex thing, right?
It really is.
Huge impact on,
Mhm.
everything. The environment, obviously.
Right, yeah.
But also the economy and,
Absolutely.
how we live every day.
It affects everything.
And these articles you sent over,
Yeah.
they highlight one statistic in particular that I thought was amazing.
Mm-hmm.
In some parts of the Maldives,
Yes.
they're already getting 33%
Wow.
of their energy from solar.
That's impressive.
It is. And it's concentrated, it looks like, in a few
Yeah.
areas. Like they have a nature park
Right.
and a solar ferry,
Oh, interesting.
which sounds amazing. Can you
It's
imagine? Solar-powered ferry.
It really highlights the possibilities
Yeah.
when you have that combination.
Yeah.
Lots of sunshine,
Right.
the right technology,
Yeah.
and the government support.
Mm-hmm.
For example, the solar ferry system.
Yeah.
They're using rooftop solar panels.
Oh, they're storing energy in batteries.
Right.
And that powers those electric ferries.
I can just imagine that
Yeah.
crystal clear waters,
Just beautiful.
beautiful landscapes,
Mm-hmm.
and these silent
It's beautiful.
electric ferries gliding through.
Yeah.
So my question is, if they're already hitting that 33%
Yeah.
in certain places, why is the overall solar contribution
That's a great call.
across some of the Maldives still so low?
Yeah.
The articles say it's something like 4% in some cases. So what gives?
Well, think about it this way.
Yeah.
The Maldives electricity grid, it's kind of like a network of pipes that distributes energy, right?
Yeah.
Now, getting solar power into that network smoothly and reliably,
Right.
that's a real challenge, especially because you have all these different islands spread out.
So it's not just installing panels.
Right, exactly. It's about ensuring that solar energy can actually be used
Right. Yeah.
effectively throughout the entire country.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
And the articles mention the Maldives president.
Dr. Mohammed Muzu, yeah.
Yeah.
He's raised some concerns about how quickly things are moving
Mhm.
and how efficiently these projects are being done.
It sounds like a balancing act.
It is.
They have a target.
Yeah.
I think they want to reach 18%
That's ambitious.
solar energy contribution. And they want to do it during
Tight time frame.
the current president's term.
It is.
But they're facing those real world hurdles.
Absolutely.
And that brings us to Magey Solar.
Ah, yes. Magey Solar.
This seems like their answer to all of this.
From what I understand, Magey Solar is like a shift towards a more localized, accessible approach.
Right. So instead of these big centralized projects.
They're focusing on residential areas,
Yeah.
public spaces,
Okay.
bringing solar power
Yeah.
to people.
Right. Directly
Don't
to
forget,
communities and homes.
It's about empowering individuals.
And they're offering financial assistance as part of this Maldives Solar program.
Yeah.
I'm curious, how does that work?
Well, it sounds like they'll be offering a mix of things.
Like?
There'll be grants, low interest loans,
Okay.
even some technical support
Yeah.
to make these solar installations
Right.
more affordable and easier for homeowners to get.
And that's really important, isn't it?
It is. It ensures that the benefits of solar
Yeah.
are available to everyone.
Not just the wealthy.
Exactly.
Okay, so they're launching this in December.
Yeah. December's a big month.
And the Ministry of Environment's involved.
They are, very much so.
So it sounds like they're thinking about all of this.
Yeah.
Sustainability, local concerns, environmental protection.
It's a holistic approach, for sure.
And that's what's really impressive, isn't it?
It is. They're not just focused on the tech.
Yeah.
They're thinking about the long term,
Yeah.
the environment, their economy, the people.
So if a country
Yeah.
made up of tiny islands
Yeah.
can achieve all of this
It's amazing.
with solar, What does that say about
It's a powerful message.
the potential
Yeah.
for the rest of the world?
It shows that even small nations can make a difference. It challenges bigger countries to do more.
If they can do it, why can't we? Right.
Exactly.
I mean, it's amazing what they're doing.
It really is.
Think about what you just said, though, about that localized approach,
Yeah.
bringing solar power to communities and homes.
Right.
I mean, that's something that we could do.
That's
It's right
right.
here, right now.
Think about your own community, even your own home.
Yeah.
What could you do
Yeah.
to be a part of this transition to a more sustainable energy future?
It starts with us, doesn't it?
It does. It really does.
That's a great place to leave it, I think.
Yeah.
The Maldives, they're setting an example.
Yeah.
Just really inspiring stuff.
Absolutely.
I think that's all we have time for today.
Okay.
But we'll be back soon with another deep dive
Sounds good.
to a fascinating topic.
Yeah.
Until then, thanks for listening
Thanks, everyone.
and stay curious.
Stay curious.